So at the end of the day, as it is, we made two losses for today, and then we also, made a profit, but it wasn't, yeah, made a profit, and then this is it. We are hitting our, you know, and that's that. You go hit it. You go hit it. Yes, boom, hit it. So now at the end of the day, so what do we have? We have an increment in our, so right now we made $8.45. This is what we made for today. All right, welcome to Full Stack EAP. Right now we are in the gold market. Okay, so we're just continuing from where we stopped the last time. So the last time you will see the history, we made 5.66. All right, so it's so 60 pips every day don't necessarily mean you can make more than that. All right, so as the case may be. So if the market is favorable for today, we can actually make more than that. So right now, at the end of the day, look at the last time there was a fake out, right? So we took profit from the fake out and all of that. And then there was this bullish engulfing, very strong bullish, liquidity sweep upwards. All right, so it swept upwards. So right now, and then the strong momentum candle, then we continued this. So from what we are seeing that it's actually going to be bullish. So all we have to do now is to wait for a little retracement here. So this is for this analysis. This is on the H1. So going down to the 15 minutes candle for scalping, I would prefer, doing the full analysis, using the H1 5 minutes and 1 minute candle, right? So these are but the 15 minutes candle is actually cool though, just to see more like an extra picture on how this trade is going to be. All right. So, that is what it is. So we are actually on a bullish trend, okay, above the 200 moving average. All right. So looking at this on the 5 minutes time frame, there is an extra, the 100 moving average down here, all showing us even much more what is going on. So because now we're on a bullish trend, we need to, look for a retracement downward and then follow it up, right? So that's just what it is. So looking at this in a good way, we would have, entered the trade here, because right now you see this reputation. So it's about market reputation. So the structure, you are seeing more like a little consolidation downward, and then I think by all means it's going to hit upward. So what do you think? I think this trade should, we should just go upward right now, because at the end of the day, this retracement will, take this very much upward. So from what we are seeing, let's just buy, right? Like, buy. Oh my God. What happened? I think I will have to, close this. Why? Because we're closing it because we are not using the right distance for now. We have to use 0.01, right? Not 0.04 in our lot size, okay? So we'll have to apply risk management first. So we go 0.01, and then I think it will be good now. All right, close, and then we have to go for the buy now. All right, so then we're good there. So let's see what happens. So I believe it should do the needful, but yeah, it should do the needful, because this is a bullish trend. All right, so that's that. All right, so looking at this also, you will see that all right, this is 9:19 GMT. All right, so we are seeing the trade actually moving very much as we predicted. All right, so that's just what it is. I believe this will definitely move even upward. All right, because we are on an uptrend, and then yeah, so there's something I want to do. I think I want to zoom in for us to see a clearer picture. So you're seeing this moving even upward. All right, so you see that we are already on profit, and I believe this will hit take profit sooner than we planned, right? But the best time to have entered this was at this point, if I would say at this point, right? When it retraced. But oh, it's okay. Let's see what happens when it retraces down. We saw something like this. This is it. This is where we would have entered. But at the end of the day, since it's a strong bullish trend, we can still join in the chorus, right? And then we also have our stop loss to make sure that our risk management is actually observed. All right. So make sure you always observe risk management and make sure that whatever you are doing, yeah, you are doing just fine. Okay, so that's just what it is. So we have to go for a 0.01 lot so as to make sure that we're not losing more than we planned. All right, so initially it was 0.04 and then we had to, you know, kind of what will I call it now? So looking at this, you are seeing that it is retracing down backward. So from my observation, from when you see usually um retracement, or what will I call it, support and resistance, usually at the early hours of gold, like around that kind 8 to 9 GMT, London section. All right, sometimes you will see this. All right, then looking at this now, you are seeing that it is trying to create more like a support and resistance at this point, right? So it's a movement here, and then this is a sensitive point. So if this gets to this point, all right, so if it gets to this point that hit our stop loss, I think we need to double down on the buy, right? We need to go for the buy again if it eventually hits our stop loss, because right now, even if we lose this out, we need to go for another buy, right? So as to see what happens. So that's just what it is. So let's see how far it will go. Even if it gets down to this point, we'll even allow it to go down to this point. But then if it's going to follow the trend that it's originally proposed, why not? We're going to make profit. But if the reverse is the case, we're going to double down here. We're going to go for another buy at this point. All right, so let me just draw this horizontal line here, right? Okay, so that's that. So you're seeing that this is a strong point of reaction. Okay, so that's that. So let's just watch it closely and see how it will go, right? Like we said, we it's actually going down. We are seeing a -36. Okay, but remember we said we are scalping. All right, so to make this video precise and short, we try to scalp, right? So going for a long-term trade, there are other signals where we have long-term trading, but for this video, for this signal, we are going for a scalping. All right, so looking at this now, we just so when it gets to this, we're going to really double down. So that's just what we said. All right, so we have our stop loss like you see here, and at I think us okay. So when it gets to, we're seeing, we hope it gets to this point, right? When it gets to a point above below this, we are going to go for another buy here, right? So when it gets to this point, I believe we're going to get for another buy. Boom, boom, it's going to hit it. Yeah, boom, it's going to hit it. Yeah, it hits it out. All right, so let's patiently wait for where this will reverse. All right, so we are patiently waiting. Right, so we'll wait for it. If it reverses, so you now see that we are dealing with the support and resistance here. So you see these levels, this one. All right, we're seeing we're dealing with the support and resistance at this level at at 4238.14, right? So this is it, and then you're now seeing more like a consolidation here, mostly at this point. All right, but somewhat here, right? So within this place, so we want to know when this will finally take a turn, and then we will have to double down. So maybe it's taking this turn again. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's actually taking the turn, but we need to just be patient and just see what happens here. All right, and then another thing you can do, if you're actually scalping dynamically, in terms of you just want to make profits and all of that, you can literally observe the support and resistance or retracements, frequent retracements. You can pick losses, profits rather, just pick profits as it is. And you may not, because now this is a rough estimate, it may not necessarily get to this point before it reverses. So you can and all of those things, you can pick little profits and then leave, right? But this time we want to just use a different approach. All right, so we just want to allow it to even go let's say beneath the horizontal line of 3 year. think it will definitely go there. So when it gets to this point and we are now seeing a reversal candle, right? So I think we need to zoom in on this. All right, so looking at this, so it's, I believe it will repeat this before it now moves to whichever direction it would, right? So it will repeat this. All right, so that's that. And within this, if you check from here to here, I think it's more than 60 pips, right? So you're seeing, okay, you're seeing about 100 and something pips, all right? So you can imagine, so this will give us the 60 pips we want, right? So let us just watch and observe. Okay, so we are beginning to see, all right, so we're beginning to see something there. So I think we're going to see something there, right? So let's go for a buy now and let's see what happens. We're going to see something there. So even if, we're going to see something there, right? So I think it will reverse even back to this point, right? So I wish, we actually traded at this point, but it's okay. Since it's shown us the sign with the bull, the bullish candle, why not? We will have to go for it. All right, so looking at this, we had another loss here for today. All right, we had another loss here for today. So I think two losses so far. Okay, so but we have the next trade. So I need to make this appear, less. That's not what I said. Okay, this is November, rather 13th November 13th. All right. Oh, March. That's March now. All right. Okay, so you're seeing for today. This is it for today, right? So if this hits, I'll take profit right now. Then that's that we are going to make up for the losses. So that's just it. So at the end of the day, as it is, we made two losses for today, and then we also, made a profit, but it wasn't. Yeah, made a profit, and then this is it. We are hitting our, you know, and that's that. You go hit it. You go hit it. Yes, boom, hit it. So now at the end of the day, so what do we have? We have an increment in our, so right now we made $8.45. This is what we made for today. All right. So this is a beautiful day. Yesterday was not so cool, but today was cool, right? So we made $8.45 today. All right. So if you want to know more about our trading signals, all right. So you want to see our trading signals, all right. So we have this, the Apex 500. All right. For those, if you want to trade with the 500, right? So starting capital of 500. Then if you want to trade with a starting capital of $2,000, all right, so you can see our global 700. It has been trading since 2024, all right, so since, right, so you can see where you see the dates and all of those things, all right, each month and each profit time, all right. So this is the month of November. You're seeing 3.5% in profit already. So if you're going to trade with $1,000, I will advise you go for the globals, right? So if you want to subscribe to this, you have to contact me, and then I will show you how everything really works, all right. So just make sure you do your due diligence, all right. So, and we also have the Abel 17, all right, the Abel 17 with a maximum drawdown of 2.98, and then okay, and profit and all of those things. So that is that, okay, and all of that. So this is all you have. So all you have to do is to go to our website here, and when you go to our website, you're going to see check live signals, all right. And then if you want to build so, you want to go get the BMT, all right, the BMT right now. I think this is it. You could go get the BMT, because the BMT is the tool we use for this risk management and for easy trading. Just you have to, that's this device, you have to just check, look at it there. All right, so we have a lot of features here. We have incorporated AI. All right, so if you want more like AI incorporated to your this, so the AI dynamic is off right now. Right, so we have the balance showing, the equity showing, floating, our profit, and then you are seeing the current lot size is 0.02. Everything is much more displayed here. So if you minimize this, you will see a full understanding here. We have trailing stops, and we have equity stops, like saying if this amount is what I'm, more like my least tolerance level based on my account, you can put it $10. So if you're on a minus $10, the trade will close. We also have time stop, right? So probably if you're working or you want to check up for something and you're like, okay, by so and so time I want all trades to close, then you have all these features here. All right, so everything is easy. You can also see pending orders button, so whether you want to hold a pending order or not, you can put up a pending order and then delete it as well, right? You can put up a pending order, you delete as well, right? So all of these things are actually there. Everything is fast and quick, so you can decide 50 pips, how many pips do I want to trade, and all of those things. All you just have to do is to impute it, and then automatically it will sell it for you, and you can make quick trades, right? You can make quick trade, and also you can actually adjust trade, right? In terms of your trade limits, you can adjust your trade limits in the sense that you can get this, and put it there, just adjust it as you want, all right, as you deem fit. So this is a pending order right now, and you delete pending orders, but for market orders, you just close them. All right, so everything is dynamic, and if you want to also make further analysis and all of those things, you can, so everything is quick and simple. So all these things are used in the BMT, and it will also show you the currency where you trade. So there are a lot of features here, a lot of features. So if you want to get these features, all you have to do is to go to our website. All right, go to our website, and then you will get it for those that are using Meta 5 and those that are using Meta 4. All right, and if you want to build something like that for yourselves, we have books also that can teach you how to build robots and semi-automated algorithm and systems, in cooperation with AI and all of those things. You can get these books. They are all available on Amazon, so you can get them. They are all available on Amazon. So redirecting right now, Amazon would definitely, right? So that's it, to take it directly to Amazon, and you can see it has very good reviews and all of those things. So make your due diligence, and whichever you had, you can contact me and say, okay, I want this. And then on the live trading, you can hit here, and it will also take you down to the MQ5 website, where you see virtually everything you need to see, down to even the history of the trades, right? The history of the trades, right? So you can see the history there. So like you can see that 666, so $6, $6. You see how this makes profit for us, and it's amazing. All right, it's amazing. So that is how this globus actually makes profit. So all the same, everything is transparent, everything is available for you to view. All right, till we see next time. All right, bye for now.